We're here. We've made it.
We're here, and you're not queer. I know one time you were for a moment. I was too, because you have to be when you're a stripper. You got to do anything and all things.
I was when I wasn't chemically sober. I would do whatever.
I would too.
But you know what? I'm so vanilla. Like, people are gonna laugh, but I'm vanilla as a chemically sober human. The things that I would like want to do or have done to me when I was on substances are like anywhere near in my thought life when I'm sober, because I'm with God. So it's actually when they say like the urge to use and drink has been removed, like the urge to do a lot of things has been removed when I got with God. It's like removed. I don't even have to.
Well, that's why I can absolutely 100% say I will never have hot monkey sex with anyone other than Mr. Luxembourg. And in this moment, I don't even know if I'm going to have it with him right now. Okay. Because I'm so out of my mind. I'm menopausal. It's a nightmare out there on the street of Toronto.
But can I remind you that in this moment you feel that way, but like in a week?
No, not even a week. Are you talking in 1 second?
Yeah.
Last night it was like I didn't sleep. That's the other thing. Sleep's so vital. I did not sleep. There was a pink moon. Okay, it was just April 1st.
Alex messaged me yesterday and she goes, oh, by the way, just because I've been complaining about like some stomach stuff and that never happens. And she was like, oh, by the way, because she's so thoughtful. My friends are so thoughtful. By the way, people get sick on full moons. Parasites act up. Just a reminder.
Let's just say it. I'm going to call it right out. If your asshole is itching on a new moon and you're in a dead sleep and you can't stop itching your bum, you have parasites. Straight up. Nikki, how do you know? I'm a doctor.
Anthony, how was your sleep last night? And your
was your bum itching? Come on. Let's just get honest
here. Food for thought, though.
Well, everything's are we going to go there about the parasites, or are we going to go to other things today? Because that's a whole episode, parasites.
Well, it's not. We can touch on it. I mean, I've been doing a parasite. My friends Sean and Sophia. Hey guys, thank you for bringing me back the parasite cleanse from Mexico a couple months ago. And I did it, and wow, it was intense. But I felt so much better. I feel so much more aligned through the month. Normally through my cycle, it gets pretty rocky right before my period. I get really suicidal. And it's like that time. And I'm happy to report I do not want to kill myself right now.
Well, thank you, because you're living in Canada and MAID is always an option. If you're around the world and going, what's MAID? It's medical assisted something death, medical assisted.
Anthony, what does it stand for, please?
I don't even know what it stands for, but we don't need it. Thank God. Well, I might need it in this moment, but 5 minutes later, I'll be like, don't do it, because I have the best life ever.
No, I've looked at you dead in your eye and said to you, Nikki, I think it would be better if I just died. And I meant it. I fucking meant it. MAID stands for medical assistance in dying.
Oh, in dying. The I is in dying. Medical assistant. So poor Dr. Kevorkian, whatever, years ago, he was like the monster. But now I think, and I want the tidbit, the factoid, maybe Anthony can pull it up for us, which is, I think it's the 5th or 4th biggest killer right now. It's like heart, stroke. It doesn't even go up there with fentanyl. It doesn't even, it's I think higher than suicide, medical assisted.
There's no way that they're going to report those real numbers.
Well, because I'm on alternative news too.
Yeah,
so
there's just, we're looking at
probably
Quebec
Google
has the highest reported jurisdiction, and then Canada overall, and then it's the Netherlands, and then it's Belgium. So it's like we're number one on there because they make it eligible for us. If you go back to the last slide, Anthony, and
well, I also know too that in Canada, number one, everyone's talking about it. If anybody, this is a small little podcast, but we do love our friend Joe Rogan, King of Podcasts.
Yeah,
and he just had Pierre on, and they were talking. Everyone is talking about medical assisted suicide in Canada because it's a lot easier.
I'm actually concerned that more people aren't talking about it.
Well, because they're blotting out their consciousness on weird things, and they're just, my cousin, she's one who won't talk about it because don't you know that's a good thing? Don't you know that's a great thing? Well, even my mom, well, I'll take it when you'll take it, Mom. Like that's how much you value life.
Ooh, I don't even want to think.
Do you see what I mean? Like it's such a
So here's what makes
thing.
you eligible. Sorry, because it just popped up and my ADHD is. So, you must be at least 18 years old, currently, but they're trying to get
Trying to
that
get it younger.
lower and have decision-making capacity. First of all, my book of Alcoholics Anonymous tells me that I can't make a decision to save my life. So I don't even have decision-making capacity as a human being going through the human condition because my thinking is distorted. Does that make sense?
Because, and you know that it says our alcoholic life, our addicted life, our blotting out our consciousness life, our being dead asleep in life is our only normal one. And go deeper, this is intergenerational.
Right.
So this is your only normal life is being, you know, spiritually sick. And that's
and listen to
intergenerational.
this wording. This is from the website. Here's how you also qualify. Have a serious and incurable medical condition, okay, causing intolerable suffering. What does that sound like to you?
That
Alcoholism.
That sounds like addiction, alcoholism. And you know how many people now, let me ask you, because I've been, if they came right now.
So all three of us, let's just kill ourselves right now then.
Well, would you have not taken it in the depths of your disease?
You mean the depths of my PMS last month? Yeah. Yeah. You mean
when I stood naked in front of the shower and go, Nikki, where's the National Geographic cover you're on today? Because your tits are hanging even lower lately.
You mean when he didn't text me back? Do you mean when I couldn't even get like my credit card paid off for like
you mean when I just booked 2 tickets for my boyfriend's 40th birthday? I'm going to stay in a tropical island, my dad's. We got in a fight and now I have to find, you don't understand, this island has no international airport. I have to find places to stay that cost an arm and a leg right now because daddy is having a meltdown.
Okay, so she booked tickets for her and her boyfriend, which was really lovely. And take a page out of Nikki's book because these are the types of acts of service that are so beautiful and so appreciated. And even if they're not appreciated on the other side, when you're keeping your side of the street clean by doing these like very thoughtful things. So because it's his 40th birthday, she booked all these flights. And keeping in mind, she's in Toronto, he's in Luxembourg, which is a small country near.
Impossible to get out of that country.
It's impossible to get out of there. And then she's taking him to where her father's from, which is in Grenada, which is a small.
Dominica. Yeah.
Sorry,
that's
Dominica,
fine.
and
Still
a small island.
Booger, yeah.
So you can imagine what the flight situation looks like.
That was $1 zillion. So and our friend Madeline helped me. And thank you, Mads, for doing that. And it's just always never ending. So forget the details here about the flights, him not picking the phone. I would have definitely taken MAID. I have been in the depths of, I was going to kill myself and I would have signed up my lover for it too. Can you take him too? He doesn't want me anymore. Grab him because I wanted to die. Mm-hmm. See, I'm at the point, some of you are at the point where, and you tell me this.
Okay.
I know you're new on your journey of spirituality and remaining free from mind altering substances. And that can be anything, including Netflix.
Yeah.
But it will be a cold day in hell, wouldn't it? Before you'd really want to kill yourself now in recovery.
Yeah, I have a lot to live for. I know that I am here to help others, so that wouldn't be fair to them. And that's the reality. When even in my darkest day, I know that I can lift somebody up based on my experiences and what I've learned through working these steps and having a spiritual awakening. And so by finding purpose, no, I don't want to kill myself anymore. No,
because isn't it? Oh, that's where I was going. Is I had a menopause moment, not ADHD. I've got menopause, and it was like
add it to the list.
Yeah, I mean, and now I forgot even what I was going to say about that too, because I'm so like, I had such a good day with Auntie. It was a nightmare to get over here right now to meet you and Anthony, and then I need to get calmed into that place of neutrality. Yeah. And I knew we were going to talk about MAID because we talked about it. What are we going to, what's eating at our souls right now, or what's the big topic right now? And I would have taken medical assisted suicide. Okay. I would have done it in a New York minute. I will never do it now, ever. You couldn't pay me enough to do it. No. Just like you couldn't pay me enough to take the vaccine. Like you couldn't have paid me. If you said today, right now, Jessica, I'll give you $1 million for a flu shot. Let's wait, think.
Because I'm
go deeper, money whore.
Addict.
Would you take for $1 million a COVID shot?
No, because $1 million is not even enough to be able to afford my lifestyle when I'm sick in bed, dying because of what they just jabbed me with. I have no idea what's in there.
Well, some people, they didn't have a problem, and that's fine too.
Well, yet.
Well, Okay, no opinion on outside matters.
Right.
But again, back to the MAID, okay? Back to the medical assisted suicide. We have a solution. See, they're not going to give you, they're not going to give you a solution. They're going to give you death because they want your, what's it called? What's that called? Social Security? What's the stuff that everybody gets? Your monthly payments.
Yeah.
They don't want to pay you out anymore. It's cheaper to kill you. They want new immigrants in. They don't want to pay us out. You understand what's going on here.
Yes, I do. So
Right?
it's just easy. I mean, people have been going in the hospital and not leaving for things that were very minor. I'm very afraid to go to the hospital. I don't want to go there unless it's life or death. So we're talking kind of about the same thing because the Canadian medical system is like killing people. And right in our face. Maybe we could pull up the video now. So this was a video that inspired this talk. It's a commercial that is endorsing medical assisted suicide.
Is this the place when we're going to play it?
So let's watch it.
Let's watch it.
The Canadian government is now running ads trying to convince people to take their own lives. This is not a joke. What I'm about to show you is an actual ad from the Canadian government.
Sacred.
Just kidding.
When I imagine my final days, I see bubbles. I see the ocean. I see music. Even now, as I seek help to end my life, there is still so much beauty. You just have to be brave enough to see it.
So not only is the Canadian government offering people the supplies needed and the medical assistance that they need to take their own lives, they are now trying to convince people to come and take that action. Right now, we're looking at more than 15,000 people per year taking their own lives with government assistance. And now that they're running ads for it, that number is only going to increase. Not only that, but many of the people who are taking their own lives aren't even doing it because they choose to. They are being pressured by family members, by doctors, by friends. It is horrible. Countless patients have also reported that the doctors are bringing up medical assistance in dying before the patient even mentions it, which means that the doctors are telling people to do this before it's ever even brought up by the patient. Every human, every single human, no matter how sad you might be feeling, no matter how horrible you think your life is, you are deserving of the dignity of life. It cannot be taken away from you. You should not.
Yeah, we're good.
Medical assistance.
So
Okay,
wait.
so I'm never going to, Grandma, Lynn, Mom, I'm never going to push you because I need your American Social Security money every month, okay? So I'm never going to push my mom because I need to take care of her. That's number one.
This is
I will
crazy.
always take care of my mom with or without the money, I joke. Number two, let's get into the solution. There is a way out. Let's just get into the solution. You don't need to kill yourself and you don't need to kill anybody else. I'm not joking. It's not that bad. What's the solution, Jessica? Let's get people into the solution.
It's a psychic change in thinking. It's a change in your thought system, a change in your belief system. Like nothing around me has to. How is it that I can want to literally eject myself from this planet one day? And after praying, meditating, connecting with my friends, sleeping on it, getting some exercise, going for a walk, eating clean, drinking some water, the next day, none of my outside circumstances has changed, but I am so happy and grateful.
It's all inside. It's all inside. And this is where this is going to be a crazy episode, back and forth, this and that. But here's what I want to say. You get so far into your recovery, into your journey with God, that there's nothing else to pick up. And I think that's why suicide is the last option. Like for me, I'm not going to go pick up another man. I'm not going to go pick up some drugs. I'm not going to pick up alcohol. I'm not going to pick up shopping. I'm just going to want to die. Now, I've had a psychic change, a change in my belief system. So what am I like now? I'm just waiting to go home to my planet.
Get me off this planet.
You see, like that's where I'm at now. It's like more get me off this planet. And then I get into remembering who I am. I chose to come to planet Earth.
And why you're here.
And I know why I'm here. See, I'm here today. I was here today to take care of 97-year-old Auntie. You understand? Like I'm here right in this moment to be on your podcast and help you out with this Soul School project that we're doing. Because if you guys are paying money for UFT or whatever Harvard of the North you're going to, stop. Just stop. Unless you want to be a doctor or a lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
Because I got a degree from the School of Hard Knocks.
Mm-hmm.
And I make more than all my friends who have degrees. I'm retired. You understand, my friends are doctors, lawyers, they work for the government. This programming is dark and deep. You don't need to kill yourself. You don't need to do that. Just go do something else.
Yeah, go do something else for an hour.
Just go do, you don't need to kill yourself. When Grandpa took that pistol and pointed it at my mother first.
So sorry, for the people that aren't up to date, tell us why your mom lives in your home with you.
My
right
mother
now.
lives in my home with me because, well, let's see, the family disease of alcoholism. Okay. She lives in my home because she doesn't take responsibility for her life. Stepdad number one, my name is Nikki McKelvey. That's his name. That's not my born name. My biological dad's name is Frederick. My mom moved me to California, let a stranger adopt me.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, I think we talked about that.
Yeah.
You could be in jail but you're not. Then instantly when Jim died at 47 years old, she was at the bar getting a new guy, Grandpa. Grandpa was 6'4", working for McDonnell Douglas. Cowboy. He was he was gorgeous. Good guy.
He sounds great.
He was awesome. I love Grandpa.
Love a cowboy.
I love a cowboy. He's always like Snickers. That's what he called me. And Snickers. And I don't know if it was black or he just was crazy, but I don't think he wanted to eat me.
I think it's because you're black.
I don't think, you're so weird. Do I look like a Snickers bar?
I don't know.
So long story short, the progressive disease 25 years later, Grandpa couldn't walk, neuropathy. Grandpa, Mom was getting his alcohol and he wanted to die.
Uh-huh.
And I'll never forget it. 3 weeks before he was out of his mind. And I had said to my mom, how do you live like that? He should just kill himself.
Words,
no, I've said that.
Words matter.
No, but I was like, because you know what I mean? I wasn't so armed with the facts of alcoholism. This was a while. This was almost 8-9 years ago. So I didn't understand quite the disease of alcoholism. And then if you're going to complain that much, just do it. Because I've known so many people who've just done it.
It's true. Stop.
And my mom was so out of her mind from it all.
Okay, so
I'm
what
like,
happened?
So then she took Cocoa Puff, the little doggy, to the groomers. She came home. It was 11 a.m. in the morning. And he was drunk, sitting in his grandpa chair, the grandpa chair.
Uh-huh.
And he had the pistol. And I'll tell this detail. Hopefully this doesn't my mom doesn't care.
No, get gory.
Get gory. He pointed the gun at my mom the details. And then he goes, I'm going to kill myself. And she said, do it. Then do it. And he did. And he didn't die instantly.
What happened?
She ran out into the garage, called 911. The helicopter landed in the middle of the cul-de-sac, like in the middle of the cul-de-sac, and he died mid-air. And that's why I'm never shocked, because I was on the plane the next day. Thank you, Dennis J. McKelvey, my brother, my stepbrother, and Captain. He got on a plane. And he met me in Arizona the next day. Mm-hmm. And we drove there, and the chair was there with the blood stain. The neighbor was there trying to show me pictures. And I know, sickos. But then I knew why he did it. I was armed with the facts. There was no way out. He never made it into a room.
He could not see another way of life.
But then go here. I opened the cupboard of the pharmacy, like the pharmacy.
Yeah.
It was a pharmacy.
His drug cabinet.
The drug cabinet. He was on so many antidepressants.
But so many that he killed himself.
There we go. Many that every bottle said may cause suicidal tendencies. Now, in America, they really advertise. I don't know if you guys have seen American magazines, and Americans, you have seen them. They will list all the side effects. And most of these drugs say may cause suicidal tendencies. Yeah.
So when I got chemically sober, second year, I'm in real estate, and we didn't have insurance coverage, but then we did. We were forced to get it. So they gave us insurance, and I thought, okay, I didn't activate it until like month 8 of paying for it because I'm lazy.
Yeah.
And then I activated, and it was so easy. You just upload the receipt onto your app. So I thought, oh, perfect. I'm going to get all my money back for all my prescriptions and all my things. So I'm calling around like massage clinics and acupuncture and everywhere I'd been, including pharmacies. And I went to Shoppers Drug Mart and I said, can I get my printout of my medical expenses, please? And they're like, Shoppers Drug Mart is our pharmacy here. It's like a Rexall. So you can just walk in.
No, it's a drug dealer.
It's a drug dealer.
It's the hired drug dealer of the Canadian government. But go on.
Okay. So the pharmacist said, you have nothing on your record for 2024. This was in 2024. And I said, what? That's impossible. What about 2023? And they're like, it's 10 pages. So I'm like, give it over. I'll change the date because I still steal. Okay. And especially.
She works a mildly dishonest program.
I will steal from the insurance company. So I took my 10 pages and, there was tons of antidepressants on there. There was tons of anti-anxiety and there was tons of ADHD.
Can you have an
meds.
orgasm on your antidepressants?
No,
or
you
does
can't.
your pussy dry up like a nun that's lived in a convent for 55 years?
Yeah, that part. So no, you can't. And
I know. Then let's get everyone on that. Let's get everybody on these antidepressants
because that'll make a difference. So anyway, my point in telling you the story is that after being awakened by a spiritual experience, I came off of everything without even knowing it. I didn't even know it. I just walked up to the pharmacist and said, give me my medical expenses. I didn't even put 2 and 2 together because I didn't even have to try to stop taking these things.
How dare you, Jessica, give medical advice and you're not a doctor?
Oh, please.
You see this shit? You see
I'm
this crap?
I'm not telling people to just go fucking cold turkey off their antidepressants because we know that that's how people kill themselves. But I'm just telling you, that's what happened. That's my experience.
No, I know. And I appreciate that because everyone's so quick. That no one I won't say no one. Because that's an exaggeration. That's a blanket statement. Many people in my family don't respect me. Okay, and I get it. Retired whore, I get that shit. Single mother, weirdo, starseed.
Yeah.
But they respect my cousin so much, who is a drug dealer. She's a pharmaceutical, works for the big drug companies, promotes all those bioweapons. And they respect her and love her and value what
her
she
opinion.
says. But the minute the retired whore, she's still working. She's 60-something. You understand? But me, Nikki, what do I know? We know a lot. There's 2 worlds. I've tried to tell my brother, the captain, this too. Here it is. There's the underground world and there's the above ground world, the 9-to-5 world. You understand those people who are and then there's that underground world, meaning the bartenders, the strippers, the drug dealers. There's a whole underground money world. There's 2 different environments that people are working in,
and they're coexisting simultaneously.
Thank you. They exist together.
And when you're in the underworld, the people, it's funny, I was just having a thought about this because I was doing my makeup in the bathroom because I didn't have time, and I was remembering just being a stripper and like doing my makeup in the change room, and like I had just got this filled with this really good feeling and this really good memory because I used to have so much fun.
I know. Those were the days.
They really were so much fun. And that underworld, as you said, it's like people from the above ground world come into the underground world and they want like a piece of you because they're so fucking bored and they come in to get a piece of you. You know what I'm saying?
I get it. And then we go out to get a piece of that too because that's the way it's supposed to be.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like my American brothers and sisters, they're all married and and I'm the one who's just I'm literally the black sheep.
I'll tell you what you are and what I am. Not settling. That. Do you know what I mean? Like when I'm at a dinner table with people and they're all married in my family or whatever, and there's a glimmer where I'm like, oh, I don't have a husband here. It's like, yeah, because you decided with yourself and God that you were going to settle for nothing fucking less than what is on your ideals. Does that make sense? Like I'm not suffering because I'm single. I'm excelling because I have not settled for someone who is going to make me fucking miserable. And it takes a lot to impress me, and it takes a lot to entertain me, and it takes a lot to keep me engaged.
So remember that when the ogre doesn't text you, or when that guy.
Nikki, he's not. This one's not an ogre.
No, this one's not an ogre. No, I saw him. He's not.
He's a man of God.
He's not a Shrek, and thank God he's not, because you're Princess Fiona. Okay, you're gorgeous. Okay. But back to really the solution here, and I don't know how long we've been chit chatting. Someone actually said that it wasn't long enough. They could actually listen to us talk more.
They wanted to listen to us talk all day. And you know what? There's some people that don't want to listen to us for 1 second. And that's okay, because we have our audience. And I want to just transmit that message onto you before we go. Like you always tell me, somebody out there loves you. Somebody out there wants to hear you. And I want people to remember that actually want to off themselves. Like, please don't. Because there's somebody out there that actually could benefit from your experience. So before you go offing yourself and asking your doctor to medically assist kill you because you have seasonal depression, please wait for spring to come again. That was actually one of the things that Alex and Isaac and I were discussing when we were talking about this topic. They had read an article. I wish I had it, but I don't. Maybe we can find it later. This woman was like, I don't know. My son just had seasonal depression. And there was all these photos of him and he was all happy. And he just walked into a doctor's office and they just offed him because he had seasonal.
He was 26 years old. Is this the guy? I know it. I know this case, a young guy, and his mom begged for them not to do it. And there's a doctor. We have a Canadian, Dr. Kevorkian here. She, I can't get her name, and I don't want to give. Look at all these rumors. I don't want to start rumors, okay?
Let's put her name up the next episode.
No, seriously, we need to, because long story short, she agreed to it against the parents and against what he was just having a bad day.
Euthanasia.
Where's that song? So you had a bad day. I mean, there's going to be bad days, because I just had a bad moment. I was high as a kite on God's love, serving Auntie and all those crazy seniors that love me. I got out into the traffic. It's freezing outside. I'm here. And after talking to you, and I've got Anthony's energy permeating the entire room, I'm feeling pretty good. Do you see what I mean? Now take that on. That's a small scale in one day.
It's a bad day, not a bad life.
You may have a bad month. I had a bad little time in COVID. I'll never forget the day, real quick, before we end this. It was, I want to say November, because it was a little cold outside. Mm-hmm. Mount Sinai Hospital. Auntie was in there. She had fell. She's got dementia. She is my person. She's my person. I'm her power of attorney. I'm her little pit bull. And they had just announced that anyone who doesn't have the vaccine
can't come in the hospital.
And that's the day, I swear, I was like, do I step in front of a streetcar? It's on College Street. The red streetcar is like, do I step in front of it? Or do I ask my stupid cousin to come? My cousin went. So I didn't have to kill myself. Story time.
I know. That's how it feels. Especially, we're so sensitive as addicts. Like, that's how it feels in the moment.
Like, yeah, and it's like, what's going to happen to Auntie? And sure as shit, Auntie's better than ever.
It's fine.
She's so rad. And it all worked out.
Oh my, this too shall pass. It will pass.
Don't go anywhere. If you want to see what the other side is like, just wait. Come and join me and Jess. There's room for you on this couch. Jess has an extra couch at her house. I got an extra bedroom. We'll throw you in there. We'll find some way to help you out, because really, my belief system is, and this is radical, you're going to have to come back and do it all over again.
This is the theory, and we need to discuss this at length before we sign off, because this is part of the theme of this episode. We believe, and thank you for, filling me in on this theory, because I now believe that if you off yourself, you will just come back and do the exact same fucking program.
Grandpa, where are you? Grandpa, where are you?
Same parents, okay? Same bullshit, same fucking crazy defects, same jackpots, okay?
It's a loop. It's actually a loop. And so when we die naturally, don't go to the light. Let's just end that there. Like, do your own research on that. They say go to the light. Where's Poltergeist? Go to the light. Don't go to the light. That's how you get looped back in. And this is why we're called Soul School, because this goes so deep. So if you've been convinced when you die, go to the light, you'll see your family. No, you won't. You'll be looped back on here on Earth School in a body that makes you look like a Snickers bar.
I'm
there you
not
go.
coming back. Okay.